What's going on, guys? Back with continue our Justin Fields franchise. It did make some changes, just so you know. So I did fix it where Fields is now an 83 with that boost, with a 2 morale boost, so he's an 81. I didn't want to have some crazy stuff happen, and I also went through and changed some dev grades of some players as well. Particularly like Jags here. Particularly Lawrence, who's now a superstar. In 81, so kind of see all that. I did change a couple of ratings. Let's see if I can find a rookie in this class. I changed Mac Jones already. Ian Book. Here we go. Here's one. So when the players were made, they didn't exactly look at the arm talent. As I think I've already fixed Book, but many of them were down in the 80s. Maybe I already did fix him. I know I didn't fix Mills. So I'll give you... See, now an 88, we'll put him to an 90. So a lot of them were like that in the 80s. So I made those changes. I made a couple of contract changes for some rookies because there's some issues with that. I also made some changes to dev traits based on the awards, based on stats, things like that. So we're ready to go. Did change the sliders just a little bit. Here's the gameplay sliders as of right now. I did tune up the injuries just a tad. That's what we have there. I put down the time to 11 minutes, I think. We're getting about 10 plays more, 10 or 15 plays more in our games. I think I passed it. Here it is. 11 minutes for 15. I put all these up so we have more dev trait kind of movement, things like that. And so we are ready to continue the franchise at this point. So let's do it. Okay, here is the season summary. Bobby Wagner, Defensive Player of the Year. Super Bowl MVP is Troy Hill. The Browns get their first Super Bowl championship, beating us by 3 because we missed that field goal. 2020 retirements. Ty Nsekhe, Dwayne Brown, Fitzmagic, Whitworth, Incognito, Andy Lee, Everson Griffin, Vinatieri, Sean Jackson, Matt Moore, AP, Philip Rivers, but Philip Rivers already retired. Schaub, Larry Fitzgerald, Jason McCourty, A.Q. Shipley, Wesley Woodyard, Drew Statton, Jonathan Joseph, Carr, Clellan, Terrell Suggs, Andy Reid, and Pete Carroll always retire. Okay, so we are at free agency. The re-signing period for our players. Obviously, we're going to re-sign Allen Robinson to an $18 million deal. Sounds about right. Santos wants 3 years. No. Mario Edwards, 2-year, $15 million. No. Pat O'Donnell wants $2 million. I could do that. Jermaine Ifedi, we're gonna move on. Deion Bush, 2 years, $6 million. No. Artie Burns, no. Andrew Hughes Carson, no. Demir Bird. He was a cut signing. No. Roy Robb, $5 million. No. Jamie Collins, $3 million. No. Artavius Pierce, 4-year, $15 million. I'll take him. That's fine. Alex Bars? No. JP Holtz? No. Sam Mustapher? Yes. He played very good. Let's look at our team from a roster bubble standpoint. Foles still would be a penalty of $15 million. Jeez. Andy Dalton's gone after this year, so it doesn't matter. He'll be gone. Fathers stay. I mean, Trevathan's on the bubble, maybe? Wow, that's a lot for Robert Quinn. Drew Font's a $2 million 2-year deal, right? It's a 2-year deal. Isn't Gibson a 1-year deal? Yeah, so we're going to need another strong safety. Okay, so let's go into stage 1. And let's look at our roster at this point. So we're good here. Good here. I feel like if we're going to take anyone a receiver, it's going to be drafting. Same thing with Horsted. Just $7 million we get from Jimmy Graham. This isn't gonna help me. That'll give me some extra money. Might go with Gibson for another year. I don't know. We don't have a first round pick. We gotta trade that to the Giants. I'm gonna actually make sure I do this right when I do. First and fourth, I have to send to him. I don't think anyone's gonna take him. I don't think anyone's gonna bite there. Whoops. Okay. Don't need a quarterback. Don't need a halfback. Don't need a fullback. Bring Alshon back. He wants $7 million now. You know what? Let's do it. Let's bring Alshon Jeffrey back to Chicago. $6 million deal. We're gonna draft a tight end. I'm gonna tackle guard. At center, if we do anything, we're gonna draft a center. If we do. Okay, that's broken. I thought I fixed all the contracts. I guess not. I guess he was released for some reason. Maybe they found some issues with it. We've done a Josh Sweat before. Snacks would be 3 million. Mara Edwards is gonna get some deals. I kind of figured that. Um, if I had to pick anyone, I would say pretty big bodies. I mean, Jordan Evans is a good outside idea. Hightower, he wants a $6 million deal. Honestly, probably Reggie Ragland is probably the best. 82 speed to get some depth at middle linebacker. Or Darren Lee. He's 26. Give him a 1-year deal. We know McPhee can play the inside. I don't see anyone that could like transition inside easily. Maybe Beasley. Um, 2-year deal there. I think we go probably at this point with Sue can play multiple positions. Jihad War. Just come in with Kerrigan. What to do here? I think it goes to the fact that we need to take a couple swings at safety in the draft. Brooks is a good reserve for a year. Let's bring in Rashad Jones for $3 million in 1 year. That works. Let's give Santos that contract. Okay, so we have $5 million. There's Cordell. Let's look at Benjamin for a 1 year deal. Let's bring in who can we bring in for a 1 year deal? No, I think I'm just gonna draft one. Let's bring back Bars. And let's bring in, can we bring in Snacks for... Okay, so that's what we're gonna go with. If we cut Foles, does it matter? Jesus, yes it does. Okay, that's what we're gonna go with. Okay. More retirements. Frank Gore, Nate Solder retire. So we get Santos, Antoine Brooks, Alex Barr, and Ryan Kerrigan. So we get those. Or combine grades. Might be a good late round pick. I'm not sure about those quarterbacks. I could use another late round one. Okay, some of the league signings. Dak is gonna go with the Colts, so they're moving off from Carson Wentz already. Marlon Mack with the Jets. Nelson goes to the Chiefs. Tim Patrick the Lions. Williamson goes to Baltimore. Slater goes to Seahawks. Mario Edwards goes to Baltimore from the Bears. Okay. Nick Mullins goes to the Cowboys. We'll see if he's going to be starting. Haskins goes over to Tampa. Okay, 3. We get Jones, Travis Benjamin, Snacks Harrison, and Alshon Jeffrey. So we bring back Alshon Jeffrey. Hicks is returning from injury. 5th-year options on Roquan. Of course we're going to take this. Some good receivers in there. So we have to trade our 1st-round pick and 4th. Give him a 1st and a 5th. We'll give him a 4th to balance it for next year. Okay, that'll mimic the Fields trade. At least for us. We'll let the AI have a competitive advantage against us. And we won't mess with that whole thing. Not the greatest of things there. Okay, so let's look at who didn't sign with us. See who signed around the league. So Darren Lee at the middle linebacking position. We got Alshon to come back to Chicago, Santos, Rashad Jones, Ryan Kerrigan, Snacks Harrison, Travis Benjamin, Antoine Brooks, and Alex Bars. So the signings throughout the league. You had Prescott go to the Colts, Earl Thomas to the Jags, Marlon Mack to the Jets, Tim Patrick goes to the Lions, so does Rashad Higgins. Sherman goes back to San Fran. Trey Boston to the Jets, Avery Williams, that's a good one. Dwayne Smoot goes to the Bills. Mario Edwards goes to the Ravens. Ben Neumann goes to the Lions. Fetty goes to the Bills. Okay. Let's do the draft.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
We might end up making some moves, but the Dolphins are first on the clock here. We picked 31 in the second round, so.
The Eagles are now
Derek
on the clock.
Stingley. Okay. Good corner pickup.
The Raiders.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
The
Dolphins have another third round pick again this year. Tyler Davis goes to the Raiders.
The Jets are now
Nolan Smith, that's a good pick out of Georgia. Jets take Owen Papo. Lions take George Pickens. Wow, that's a good receiver.
The Giants.
Evan Neal, right tackle. Giants
are now on the clock.
Take Justin Ross. Sam Howell takes, wow, okay. First quarterback off the board.
The
Nick Broker.
The Cardinals.
Jalen Weidmeyer, okay. Cardinals, Garrett Wilson.
Are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
Zach Pickens, wow.
The Buccaneers.
Christian Harris.
The Jaguars are now.
The Marvin Leal. Okay.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Tyreek Stevenson getting a good cornerback there for the Jags.
Are now on the clock.
Kenyon Green. The Packers take George Karlaftis, right end out of Purdue. Jags another pick take Devin Lloyd. Niners take Shane Lee. Daxon Hill goes to the Chargers.
The Jets.
Zach Harrison.
The Titans.
Tyreek Smith.
The Panthers.
Jackson Carman.
The Colts are now
Jordan Battle That might have been a good pick if I could trade
The
up.
Vikings are now
Charleston
on the
Rambo.
clock. The Patriots are now on the
Tommy.
clock.
I have no idea.
The Cowboys
Thomas
are now
Booker.
on the clock.
Cowboys
The
take
Chiefs are now
Spencer
on-
Rattler. He's probably going to be the rookie that starts.
The Giants are now on the clock.
Henry. I can't beat Tutu. It's probably Toto.
The Browns
Kid
are now
Otten?
on the clock.
Okay.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Rasheed Walker with that last pick. So back in the second round,
The
Harry
Eagles are
Miller,
now on the clock.
Trevon Walker.
The
Josh
Dolphins are now on the
Joby.
clock.
Let's go to my next pick.
The Bears are now on the clock.
We got Frank Ladson here. Joseph Nagta. The tight end, Jeremy Ruckert. Good vertical jump there. Like all of the tackles are off there. Second round pick there with a shuttle. Adam Anderson, I don't think that's going to be Jack Sanborn. I don't think that's the way. Noah Daniels, TCU man. Xavier Henderson. But Nick Cross is probably the better one there. Let's actually go and take Aiden Hutchinson, power rusher out of Michigan.
The Browns are now
Normal dev, good pick. He's around the true talent there, 70 overall. Probably our replacement for Akeem Hicks as time goes on. So we pick
Bears
here,
are now on the clock.
and I think we take a safety. So Henderson is here. Sherwood's here, though. Bolden, though, is probably better. We don't need him to play first. But he's likely a third-round pick. We have our end third-round pick. Noah Daniels is still here. Jack Sanborn. We might do a Jack's. We might do Sornborn. Yeah, let's take Sornborn.
The Browns are now on
Hidden
the clock.
Dev. We did reach, but Hidden Dev. There we go, baby. Jack's Sanborn. Good speed. Decent play rack. Okay. We got ourselves a gem there. Go our next user pick. If he's still there, we're going to pick him. Ooh, a hybrid, though. I like the Auburn boy, though. 220. He's 22 years old. Hit power, pursuit, tackle. We need something like that.
The Browns are now on the clock.
That's a good pick. That's 69 overall.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Okay, so we had a lot of tight ends in this class. I like McBride, so let's take McBride here.
The Browns are now on the clock.
He's 67. They said we reached. I understand. We need some depth here at the position. So 6th round.
The Bears are now on the clock.
And then we got 2 in the 7th. We got 8 receivers. Five corners. I could use a free safety. Let's take Pat Fields.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Normal dev, 67 overall. Okay.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Pick another receiver.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Hidden dev, let's go, baby. 90 speed. Let's go. That was a flyer.
The Bears are now on the clock.
Okay, we need some depth. Let's take quarterback
The
here.
Seahawks are now on
We
the
got a boop there. That's a reach. Hey, he can be serviceable. I need to. End of the draft. All right, let's see the draft recap here. So we took Aiden Hutchinson, 2nd round. Pretty good depth move there. Why does he look like Trevor Lawrence? I'm sorry, that has to be fixed. There you go. It looked like Trevor Lawrence, literally. That's a pretty good signing there, being that Hicks is getting up there in age, and we could need some depth in other positions around the offensive line or defensive line. Jack Sanborn, though, this rookie out of Wisconsin. We'll see how he plays. Jamin Sherwood. He needs some time to get himself prepared and ready, but playing behind Gibson for a year, that'll work. Trey McBride, depth at the tight end position, which we needed. So that's a good one there. Pat Fields, free safety. Again, playing probably going to be more reserve guy because Eddie Jackson. Jalen Tolbert, which was a flyer, rookie, 23 out of South Alabama. Ooh, that was a big one. He has good speed, so he'll probably return kicks with Daz. Mikhail Cunningham, we pick up. Probably going to be our 3rd string right now, quarterback. Looks decent. Rookie out of Louisville. Let's kind of see what we have here. Here's the NFL. So Derek Stingley comes off first. Hidden dev, rookie out of LSU, corner. Ooh, he's going to be good. That's a good pick for the Dolphins. Bonnet. Oh, he's going to be good too. Eagles got themselves a gem there. Nolan Smith, we kind of saw out there. Rookie out of Georgia. No, oh my God. The Dolphins are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Okay, Popo looks good. George Pickens, kind of curious about him. Rookie out of Georgia. How tall is he? He's 6'4", 195. Got some speed. Ooh. He's going to be difficult to deal with. Weird that they'd go with Evan Neal here, but I guess they got their quarterback in Jameis Winston. At least. Justin Ross. Going receiver here. Probably because Gallup left. Sam Howell. Ooh, I don't know. God, he looks good. He looks good. Let's go. That's a good pickup for them. Who else did we kind of saw there? Okay, here's one for the Jags. Rookie out of Georgia. A little bit of developmental guy, but with hidden dev, he could grow into something. The Packers take Carl Laftis, and that defensive line just gets even better. That hurts. Cade Otton goes, and he'll be decent for them. This Miller, okay. Okay, best overall here. Wow, Thibonnet. Okay, then Stingley, then Pickens, Howell. Okay. So that will be your NFL draft. I'm going to go through the teams, adjust the roster, but that's going to be it for the draft. When we come back into the preseason, I'll have some undrafted guys already signed. We'll kind of go through the roster, and we will go through preseason with some play the moments, probably, and we'll see what we have on the roster. So thank you for joining me, guys. Don't forget to leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.